kids! Today in Bible videos, we're gonna learn about the story of how Samson attacked the Philistines. Are you ready to learn more about it? Let's get started. Samson left his wedding celebrations to return to his parents. And later on, during the wheat harvest, Samson took a present of a young goat to his wife. Her father would not let Samson in the house and explained as he thought Samson hated her and he had given her in marriage to his best man. And he offered to give Samson his another daughter instead. Samson grew furious and he said, "I cannot be blamed for everything I'm going to do to you Philistines." So Samson went out and caught 300 foxes. He tied their tails together in pairs and fastened a torch to each pair of tails. Then he lit the torches and let the foxes run through the grain fields of the Philistines. So Samson burned all their grain to the ground, including the sheaves and the uncut grain. He also destroyed all their vineyards and olive groves. Now the Philistines got very angry and they demanded, asking, "Who did this?" And they got the reply, "Samson," because his father-in-law gave Samson's wife to be married to his best man. So the Philistines went and got the woman and her father and burned them to death. And when Samson heard what had happened, he vowed, saying, "I won't rest until I take my revenge on you." So he attacked the Philistines with great fury, killing many of them. Then Samson went to live in a cave in the rock of Etam. The Philistines retaliated by setting up camp in Judah and spreading out near the town of Lehi. Now the men of Judah asked the Philistines, "Why are you attacking us?" And the Philistines replied them, saying, "We have come to capture Samson and pay him back for what he did to us." So 3,000 men of Judah went down to get Samson at the cave in Etam. They said to Samson, "Don't you realize the Philistines rule over us? What are you doing to us?" Hearing that, Samson replied, saying, "I only did to them what they did to me." And the men of Judah told Samson, "We have come to tie you up and hand you over to the Philistines." And when they promised not to kill him, Samson allowed them to tie him up with 2 new ropes. As Samson arrived at Lehi, the Philistines shouted in triumph. But the Spirit of the Lord made Samson so powerful, he snapped the ropes on his arms as if they were burned strands of flax, and they fell from his wrist. And Samson picked up the jawbone of a dead donkey and killed 1,000 Philistines with it. And Samson shouted, saying, "With the jawbone of a donkey I have piled them in heaps. With the jawbone of a donkey I have killed 1,000 men." And the place was named Jawbone Hill. And Samson was really thirsty from his efforts, so the Lord caused water to gush from a hollow in the ground at Lehi. And Samson judged the people of Israel for 20 years during the period when the Philistines dominated the land. The end. And I hope you had fun learning the story of how Samson attacked the Philistines. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more Bible videos. Bye.